She was beauty. She was the fire that burned mighty men, the face that launched 1,000 ships, 10 years of war, thousands dead, Troy burned into ashes, all for Helen of Troy. Helen was born in Sparta. Her beauty was unmatched. Helen married Menelaus, king of Sparta. Out of duty, then came Paris, prince of Troy, young, handsome. He visited Sparta and everything changed. Helen fell for him. She left with Paris and sailed across to Troy. Menelaus was humiliated, so he called on the other kings. They raised an army. 1,000 ships crossed the sea to bring her back. The Trojan War had begun. The Greeks camped outside Troy, 10 years of fighting. But Troy's walls were strong, and no matter how hard the Greeks fought, they could not break them. She watched it all. She saw men die in her name. They needed to end the war. They built a massive wooden horse. The Greeks pretended to leave. They set the horse by the gates as an offering and sailed away. At least that's what it looked like. The Trojans thought the war was over. They dragged the horse inside their city as a trophy. That night, while the Trojans celebrated, Greek soldiers climbed out from inside the horse. They opened the gates, and the rest of the Greek army returned under cover of darkness. The city of Troy was destroyed. The Greeks slaughtered everyone they found. The palaces crumbled. And Helen? When Menelaus found her in the palace, sword in hand, he hesitated. He had come to kill her. But when he looked into her eyes, he saw something else. Maybe it was sorrow, maybe regret, maybe love. Whatever it was. He lowered his sword. Helen went home with him to Sparta. But nothing could go back to the way it was. The war ended, but the pain didn't. An entire city was lost, thousands dead. Helen lived on, but she would never be free of what happened. To some, she was a traitor. To others, a victim. But to history, she was Helen of Troy, the woman who watched a city burn. This is not a story of heroes. It's a story of desire, ego, and power. It's a story of the woman who watched the world burn in her name.